Good morning, YouTube. We're back here with another video. Sorry, I kind of been MIA for some time, but my son has started kindergarten, so he's in school for a couple hours every day, which will give me some more time to do more content creation. Obviously, we've been super busy with getting ready for Q4, busy with our TikTok lives, busy with this extrusion line over there. I'm going to talk about what we did with this to get it running, hopefully. This is the first day in a while that it's been running smoothly. So let me just go right into it. Let me show you exactly what we did. I'm actually extruding 80-20 recycled PLA right now. So it's a batch of 80% PLA resin, 20% shredded PLA, and I did 2% colorant. So you can see as it's coming out now, this is my water bath. It is extruding a very slightly colored silver. So this is actually silver master batch colorant that I got from my supplier in Alibaba. So that's that. I actually already spooled a roll. So this is the 80-20 mix. I am extruding it right now. I am putting out some trash cans. So far, so good. No issues. My diameter with this is about 1.7. You can actually see by this diameter. That 0 mark right there is close to 1.75. So I aim for a little bit below it. I find that it's easier for me to print if it's under 1.75, so around 1.65 to 1.7. Rather than it being 1.75 to 1.8, it gives me a lot more issues. We are getting very non-oval filament, so hopefully that's been fixed with this extended water bath. I did a video previously about this. Basically, this is about a 3-foot water bath. You can see the setup that I have here. It's nothing crazy. Actually, there is one issue that I noticed. That this is my drainage hole so that the water bath doesn't overfill. And I just drilled a hole into this, put the tubing in, and it was supposed to just go into my reservoir of water here, but I think it's leaking a little bit. So I have this other tub right here. I guess at the end of the day we'll just dump it out, but it is leaking. For now it's working. It is what it is. So I don't know. We'll see what I do with that. All right. The second thing, and the biggest problem that I was having with this machine, is the cooling at the feed zone. So I went into kind of more detail about this. This is still a work in progress. You can see that my feed zone temp, which is the temperature at the first zone, is 58 degrees. I want it to be around 50, so we're not quite there yet. I do have my temp. These are my temps that I'm running in the machine. It is quite hotter than I would normally run it because I'm running 20% recycled PLA through this, which I guess requires a little bit more heat to break down consistently. But you can see back here kind of my setup, and I've been working with Evan to get a good system going here, and we've gone through a ton of revisions with this mount on this machine. So originally there was only just one fan that was blowing into, there's a hole cut out right there, right in here, that was blowing air into this machine, and that one fan was supposed to keep the feed zone, which is the first zone here where the pellets go into the screw, at a somewhat stable temperature. It did not work at all, right? That one fan didn't do anything. My second option was to kind of do what I did now. If this didn't work, I could also get I could also machine out a part cooling fan, like a liquid cooling, onto the barrel where the feed zone connects with the screw. I didn't want to do that, so we're playing around with some fans. We have some inflatables here at the warehouse, and I ripped apart some of the fans from the inflatables that didn't work, and we've been playing around with a couple of mounting systems here. You'll see right now that this, actually I guess you can't really see it, but this mount that's printed in rainbow can basically house 4 of these axial fans. And then what I was noticing is I was just basically blowing ambient air to cool the feed zone. It wasn't really cooling it, so I added this I added this little portable air conditioner. I have ice cold water in the reservoir, and that is blowing cool air into this, and then the idea is the fans would just push cool air through this zone. I kind of taped this off with some heat resistant tape, and so it is cool. Again, before I had this set up, I was looking at these temps. I was getting about 70 degrees Celsius in the feed zone, and it was causing clumping at the feed zone, basically preventing the filament from pushing forward. Right now, the setup does work. I will be adding a fourth fan on the bottom right there. I just have to get it. And also, one of these fans is broken, so really this system is only blowing 2 fans. One of the fans here is defective and it's not blowing air, so hopefully with those 2 additional fans, we should be able to get the cooling down, hopefully to around 55, 53, anywhere below 60 I'm happy with right now. So that was like the main issue I was having with this machine, was when I was trying to extrude recycled PLA. I needed the temperatures to be a little more hotter than usual, and I wasn't able to do that with the current or the stock setup. So this is my setup right now. This is my first time doing a 80-20 batch with some colorant. Coming out pretty nicely, I think. It is fluctuating quite a bit. This is not the best setup, but it works. It is what it is. But there's my spool of silver. So I wanted to try silver because if I were to just extrude recycled PLA with no color, it kind of comes out this muddy brown-ish anyways. So yeah, first time with colorant. We're just going to see how this runs. And yeah. As for dehydrating, nothing new. We are dehydrating basically batches of our recycled PLA, which is this here. And so I'll do a batch, for instance, today I run it for 7 hours so that in the morning I'll be able to run some more, another batch for tomorrow morning. So we should be able to run about, I'm hoping about 8 rolls a day at the current speed. Sometimes if I get here early enough at 9 a.m., I could probably run more than, I think the setup right now does about 1 spool every 45 minutes at my current RPM speeds. So you can do the math, an 8-hour day. We're probably getting close to 10, possibly 12 spools. Yeah, this thing is up and running. Again, we'll see in a couple days what happens with this. All right, and let's talk about Q4 prep. I did make a post on my Skool community on what I am doing for Q4. We just sent out close to 25,000 pieces to Amazon, WFS. I haven't done TikTok, fulfilled by TikTok yet, because I'm not sure where TikTok's going to be in the next couple months. But for now, that's what we did. We literally, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Amazon, but AWD has been packed for the past couple of weeks. There was a short period in the last couple of days where I was able to send out literally all my boxes in one day. I was like, you know, I was checking every single day, and every single day was saying that the storage was full and I couldn't send anything. I was checking for a good week, and I was like, oh crap, this is gonna suck. I have to basically send everything to FBA, pay the placement fees, and that would obviously eat into my margin. But luckily, I think it was today is Tuesday, last week, we were able to send out close to, I think it was like 150 to 200 boxes around there, give or take. Maybe less. I think it was 100 boxes. Between 50 and 100. And now we're just prepping for Halloween stuff. We have these ice cream pint holders going out. We got some pumpkin ice cream pint holders. We got that one. Got this really cool candy apple one. All of these designs were on Thangs, and you can get the commercial license for these as well. So we'll see how the ice cream pint craze goes for these sort of Halloween themed ones. We're also still doing TikTok lives. My wife is actually live right now. We got this, we're utilizing this rolling cart to put our orders on here, and then in the beginning of the day we just roll this cart with all the orders to the front to be packed. I think that saves a lot more time and puts this rolling cart to use. But yeah, this is our setup right now. Trying to have some fun with this stuff. All this stuff we're working on shredding as well. I did give an update on the mesh size. The new mesh works beautifully. These are the grinds that are coming out from the new mesh, and good thing is we only have to grind it once. We don't need to regrind it 3-4 times. We grind it once. We're going to see how much recycled PLA we can get through. Yeah. Alright, that's going to do it for this video. Nice, short, and sweet video. About to go grab some lunch. But I'll be doing some more content here on YouTube for you guys now that my son's in school and I'll have some extra time here. We might be doing a fair one day next week, just at a local town next to us. It'll be free for us to do that event. Last year we made about $700 in like 3 hours at that event, so we figured we might as well give it a try again. This year we have obviously a lot more stuff that we can bring, and the best part is it's just the next town over. So listen, if you guys have any questions, please drop them down in the comment. Again, I apologize for not putting out as much content here on YouTube, but hopefully that things will change in the next couple of going forward, really. A1s are still kicking. I have not gotten an H2S yet. I'm debating actually if I should sell off some of my P1Ps to invest in an H2 into HOSs. I wonder how much I could get for H2 P1Ps nowadays. Maybe I don't know, $200-300 maybe. Some of them have 6,000-7,000 hours, so I doubt I would even be able to get that much. But anybody's interested in a P1P that's local in New Jersey, hit me up. I guess probably $250-300 maybe. We'll see. I have the H2D at home. I love it. It's great. Yeah. By the way, I'm not gonna sit here and knock on Creality, but just my personal experience with Soleyn. Now this is after their new batch of Soleyn. I ordered this literally 3 months ago, and it just came about a week and a half ago. I've been printing with it on multiple printers. The quality of this, even after their improved, I guess, formula with this brand, is still not there, in my opinion. Still have a ton of issues with it. But we are still using it. The white and black specifically, I think, give us the most trouble with printing. The other colors are okay. The Soleyn silver is very, very bad. I don't have it here. Actually, I'm printing with it here. Oh no, this is not Soleyn. But yeah, it's honestly hit or miss. This is printing with Soleyn gray, and it's just like you see like a lot of these weird issues with layers. Like you can see that right there, and it's prevalent in a lot of other prints that we have. So I don't know if the temp profile needs to be changed or anything like that. This is at 0.2. I don't know. I know a lot of people have had issues with Soleyn, a lot, but I was able to get this plastic for pretty cheap. It was about $7 per kilogram landed to my door. Decided to give it a shot. I don't think I'm going to be doing this again. Number one, it took literally 3 months for this to come in. I was promised 45 to 60 days. It was a month delayed. I asked for some sort of compensation. I got nothing. So yeah, I'm out of that brand for now. And this thing is still running. It's still running. I got 2 printers printing now, and this is great because I can obviously get my costs down for stuff like this significantly, which is pretty cool. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next one. I'm gonna stop rambling. Take care, bye.